We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. Mets baseball starts right now. Coming to the plate now, Chase Robinson, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 11 for him on the season as the Marlins have taken a 3-0 lead.
Guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chase Robinson. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here's the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
See it, try it. Let's go, right here. Hey, get your pitch. Make it happen right now, huh, kid?
Oh. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now.
This is foul right side. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2.
Hey, see it up, drive it the other way. Let's go, big dog.
2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He showed right there why having
at the plate, Chase Robinson. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Hey, let her rip. Here we go.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Now batting, Jake Marisnick. He'll be the first to the plate for the Mets in their half of the 6th. Out toward short. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been...
In now, Leury Garcia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Drop down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single. So digging in now, Chase Robinson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. A ball and a strike now.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh? Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
One strike.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. Lifetime numbers against Justin Wilson. He's gone 5 for 13. Quick check on that tying run at first. And late reactions, and they got him. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Alfonso Valentine. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Third. And there are 2 away now.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. New York rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Robert Gesellman claims the win out of the pen, his first. Edwin Diaz records the save, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @ We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. David Peterson is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And he will get there to make the running play. And ready now, Alfonso Valentine. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Alfonso.
Bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Into the box now, Chase Robinson. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Robinson.
In there, 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2.
Come on now, one time right here.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Nido is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Robinson. Now at the plate, Chase Robinson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Marisnick on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now in the box, Chase Robinson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
All right, let's set up something we like right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And no advance. It's ball one.
Hey, let her rip right here.
The set and the 1-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Jake Marisnick. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The windup and the 0-2. Third. Reined in. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go. Digging in now, Chase Robinson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, let it fly right here.
See it, drive it, let's go, kid.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes this the other way to right. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Here's C.J. Cron now. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2. And he's able to find the knockout there.
Up next from Miami, Brendan Rodgers, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And that misses for ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So a big moment in the ball game here. Chase Robinson, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away.
Come on, right here, one time.
Here's the first pitch. Hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is Cespedes. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, as it's now 7-3.
And they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. You don't get style points in this game, but I'd give them some if I could hand some out. Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
7-5 tonight's final. Sterling Sharp claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Mets, 5 runs, 10 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Luke Rennie gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
Ready now for the Marlins, Chase Robinson. And the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame.
Robinson.
Hey, get your pitch right up there, huh? Let's go, kid.
First offering on its way.
Oh, nice
These
tag,
Mets
attaboy.
fellas, as they
1-0.
take the field here today, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Hey, this is the big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage their last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved. A lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
Hit to short. Rosario brings it in.
Beat it out, beat it out, beat it
And a
out.
bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So here's Jeff McNeil. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Marlins lead it 1-0.
Come on now, one
Top of
pitch,
the
right
third
here.
set to get underway. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami,
baseman,
Chase Robinson.
Chase
He got on top of one and was a
Robinson.
ground out victim last time.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And, ooh, I'm not
No
sure
ball.
you can
One
get
strike.
fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Hey, let's
go,
not
here we go.
sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, let it rip. Let it rip.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. At the plate, Chadwick Tromp.
Up next for the Mets, the catcher, Chadwick Tromp.
Hey, strike this guy out. Get himself.
Little roller to third. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here.
Oh, baby.
So striding forward now, Chase Robinson. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Robinson.
high and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one.
You got it. No one bet.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Come on, baby. See it. Grab it.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Here's the pitch.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go.
This is line to left. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This one's down to third. Fielded. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in once again, Chase Robinson.
Chase Robinson.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, nice and patient.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Boy, that's a quality AB right there, D-Roll. Falls behind 0-2 on 2 straight heaters, gets the curveball and laces it for a base hit.
Yeah, I'm shocked right there. 0-2, blew 2 fastballs by him, and then he's able to stay on a breaking ball and drive it for a base hit.
Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Miami, as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Digging in and looking for more, Chase Robinson. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Hey, have a rip up there right now, huh? Hey, here we go, here we go.
Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. And it's now a 1-run ball game.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough. Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Elieser Hernandez gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Ryan Stanek earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball next on the show. Vince Velasquez, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt. 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Let her rip, let her rip. Hey, come on now, one time, right
He's
here.
ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Hey, here we go. Come on now, one time.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now.
Hey, find something you like up there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout.
Leading off for the Marlins, the third baseman.
Get your pitch up there and do something with it. Let's go.
Robinson.
To the plate now, Chase Robinson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Big guy.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Maybe too much break on the slider, 2-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
The 2-2.
Hey, good eye, kid.
Boy, it's time to make a good pitch right here. You never want to walk the leadoff hitter, particularly when you look on the on-deck circle and you see a guy that has a lot of pop in his bat.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on. Coming to the plate now, Adam Hazley. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to get on and get a big inning started.
Reined it. And there's one down now. Ready for another shot now. Chase Robinson been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. With runners in scoring position this season, Robinson has a batting line residing in the 230s.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Come on, guy.
3-0 pitch. And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Stepping into the box, C.J. Cron. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit back up the middle.
Get dirty, get dirty, get dirty.
Dozier relay to first in time, and just like that, this digging in, Chase Robinson, who struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First pitch of the at-bat. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So 2 runs come. 4-0 the score tonight. Miami took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Joe Musgrove earns his first win of the season. Elieser Hernandez works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year.
Runners on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball on the show next. Zach Eflin, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Popped high in the air. Stott is under it. 2 gone. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Brendan Rodgers. And there he goes towards second. This one's flared out toward left. In there, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here. Digging in the switch hitter, Kevin Rose, comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do.
At the plate, Chase Robinson. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
The 0-1 pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and 4-speed something the other way.
Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. And he makes the throw to first. Robinson is retired, 2 down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chase Robinson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
2-0 now. Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. Hey, look at 1 pitch right here. Come on now.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1, and he is out on the tag. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Marlins lead this one 5-0. 1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. This one's down to third, right to it. And there's out number 2. Striding in once again, Chase Robinson. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Let her fly now. Oh, near you like a big dog. Right time.
First offering on its way.
Ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Grounded to third.
Come on, Slide, get out.
Get here.
Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't. 5-2 the final score tonight. The Miami Marlins took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end.
Now the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. Marquee hurlers are on tap in this one, and it's coming your way next. Aaron Nola is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was Looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Chase Robinson.
Come on, big guy,
First
one
pitch
time,
coming.
you go.
Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chase Robinson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Chase Robinson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball inside.
A ball and no strikes. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Ready for another chance? Jock Peterson.
The left fielder, number 31. Jock.
Now the 3-0 offering. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out. For him. We'll see how he fares here.
Thrown.
Hey, keep it going. Stay hot, huh?
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Williams. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he's safe.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded, and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Brendan Rodgers bats next. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Brendan.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
Hey, drive it deep, big dog. Here we go.
Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he is out at second. Into the box now, Chase Robinson.
Third baseman. Chase Robinson.
Here comes the first pitch. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
Here you go. Let it fly.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-1. Scorched to third. Franco has it to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business. Now at the plate, Chase Robinson.
Baseman, number 4. Chase Robinson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Right here.
The 0-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Ramirez, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against it.
Standing in, Maikel Franco. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Franco.
Got 2 here.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chase Robinson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Shot towards second, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
The left fielder, number 31.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. And this gets right under his glove. A costly mistake there. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. So that'll bring up C.J. Cron, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down.
See it, Giant. Let's go right here.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Right guy, right place. Here you go.
2-2. Here it is. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
All right, hang on. Right here, right here.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a big spot here, and stepping in, James McCann, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield, and Brent would be the winning run from second base. Throw won't get him. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Miami Marlins. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Dinelson Lamet gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep in the games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well...
You're out. Out. 3. He's out. Out. You're out. 3. Out.
So stepping in, Chase Robinson. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these...
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Striding in, Jock Peterson. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Settling in now, C.J. Cron. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. Line drive to left. And he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out. Stepping in, Brendan Rodgers, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Brendan Rodgers.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Mark Colesbury. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Swing and a liner.
Hold it right there. Hold it right there.
That's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides.
So coming to the plate, Chase Robinson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Nope. Outside.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
And another foul ball.
Come on, let it fly right here. Let it fly.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Let it rip right here.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Trump has it, and he makes the throw to first. Robinson is retired, and there's one away. Ready once again, Chase Robinson. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Robinson.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Behind 0-2 now.
Let it rip. Let it rip.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time. Digging in, Chase Robinson, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Rosario's got it. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
The final line.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Stepping up to the plate, Chase Robinson. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
The count now at 2-1.
Let's go.
The pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
The first baseman.
Into the box, C.J. Cron, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
All right, get
in
halfway,
the air out
get
to
halfway.
left. Cespedes is there, and he has it for the out.
Down.
And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. So striding in, Brendan Rodgers, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 0-2, here it comes. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Cespedes going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. In to score from third is the tying run. It's 1-1. Digging in, Chase Robinson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Center fielder on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Miami down in order. They trail it 4-1. Next for the Mets, Chadwick Tromp.
Batting, catcher, Chadwick Tromp.
The 1-2. Sharply on the ground. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the... So here's the cleanup hitter,
Now
Chase
batting,
Robinson, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Robinson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Garcia is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. And he'll move up to third now. Stepping into the box, Chase Robinson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Miami down to their last strike. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Hey, get your pitch. Let's go.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The New York Mets led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
For the victorious New York Mets, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Game 1 here in the month of May between the New York Mets and the Miami Marlins. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Joe Musgrove, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully, his mojo starts turning around.
Hot third. And that's the second out. Stepping up now, Chase Robinson. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Now to the plate, Chase Robinson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Chase Robinson.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Swing and a miss for strike one.
Come on now, get your
Boy,
pitch
he
up there,
center
kid.
cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
There's ball 4.
Take the base.
Here's Jock Peterson now. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's 1 for 4. The 1-2. Runners off for second. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Here we go. Pick it up. Pick it up.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Rosario's got it cleanly, and the 2-out threat. Leading off the inning, Chase Robinson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, get a good one.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning. Stepping in, Chase Robinson, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And it's fouled away.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Hey, no one better.
The
Let's go,
0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Miami down to their last strike. On the ground to third. Davis has got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him.
4-0 this. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it comes your way next. Standing in, Chase Robinson. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates.
Robinson.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Krasinski has tossed over 30 innings so far this season and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that?
Slide.
And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, that's their first hit of the ball game, and they make it count as he blisters this thing to the outfield and cruises into third for the triple. We'll see if his teammate can pick him up so they can get their first run, too.
So striding in, C.J. Cron, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Striding into the box, Mike Gerber. Runners at the corners here, nobody out.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI. All set for the start of the 4th. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Brian O'Keefe.
One of the keys to securing a win, the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they get into the later innings.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Chase Robinson. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here?
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Behind 0-2 now.
Come on, guy, get your pitch right here.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Leading off the inning, Chase Robinson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
2 knows the count.
Hey, come on, big dog, get the pitch. Nobody better.
Liner in there for a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Nice hit.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Dominguez will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Gerber. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-1. On the ground to the left side. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but They're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played.
Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Chase Robinson. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Grounder down the line at third. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Let's go, kid.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Now at the plate, C.J. Cron. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 3-2 pitch. He's running. Oh, look at that stop. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Coming to the plate now, Mike Gerber.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mike Gerber.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
At the plate, Brendan Rodgers. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Takes this the other way to right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The St. Louis Cardinals led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Evan Krasinski notches his 3rd win of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark.
A player is encouraged to continue to refine a skill essential to his game.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball. Dinelson Lamet gets the starting assignment for the fifth.
Ball four, take the minute.
Now batting, Chase Robinson. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first throw, 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
Come on, big guy.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, C.J. Cron.
And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chase Robinson. And their runners at the corners now. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, one time, right now.
0-1 pitch on its way. Here's a high pop-up. Catch made out there by Wong, and that's your first out. So digging in now, Chase Robinson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a tick behind for a strike.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
And it's quickly 0-2.
See it, drive it. Let's go. Right here.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Lane Thomas. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Line, but up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. In now, Chase Robinson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Fouled away.
Hey, one pitch. Make it yours.
Here's the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Wong for 1. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well, a double play.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Miami Marlins led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Dinelson Lamet wins his 3rd of the season. Dakota Hudson permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Alex Reyes wraps it up for the save, his 10th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Miami Marlins. Stay tuned for Marlins baseball next. Jordan Yamamoto, the right-hander from the Aloha State, gets the call on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
Get your pitch.
And he takes strike 3 called as Clyde Washington's strike zone may have expanded a bit there, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Chase Robinson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Wong calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Ready now, Chase Robinson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball 1-0. Hits are even right now at 5 aside.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
3-0 to him now. He's ready now. The pitch belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is the center fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 14 on the season, and with it the Marlins have cut it to 3-2 now.
Well, they were a lot more comfortable up 3 than they are now, only up by 1. That just goes to show you one pitch, 1 2-run shot, and the entire complexion of the game can change just like that.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty. From the belt, kicks and deals. Indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one to second for 1. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. Now at the plate, number 52. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. To the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a bottom of the inning now. Ready to take his hacks again. Chase Robinson, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
One time right now, kid. Here we go. Wait for a good one, huh?
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Redbirds took the lead in the second. We are under the lights.
What's the play ball? Out. He's out. That's ball 4. Out. Out. Ball 4. Take your break.
Now in the box, Chase Robinson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Chase Robinson.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled off. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last 2.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether...
You're out. 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 You're out. 3. He's out. 3. Out. Out. You're out.
Digging in now, Chase Robinson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now it's 2-0.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
3-1 to him now.
3-1.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Ready now for the Marlins, Chase Robinson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Out in front of it, strike 1. Gerber at second, Peterson at first, 1 gone.
Hey, see them driving here.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kid.
High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Hey, get a good one.
The next 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Up next from Miami, Chase Robinson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Count now a ball and a strike.
Hey, be patient. Pick one out and drive it, kid.
1-1. Here it is. 1-2 now. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins.
Hey, let her fly, kid. Let her fly.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Next for Milwaukee, Tyrone Taylor. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Bunt his way on as he gets this one down. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single.
Hey, that's a perfect job of execution right there, taking everything into account. I think he caught them off guard right there, laying that bunt down, and now he sets up as the possible go-ahead.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So a big moment in the ball game here. Chase Robinson as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Now the fastball was swung on and missed.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike.
Come on, Big, get the pitch. Let's go.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Better clutch up right here. Hey, it's your turn. Drive him in.
Hey, clutch up. Your turn right here.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have... Digging in now for the Brewers, Avisail Garcia.
Number 24, Avisail Garcia.
Pitch is popped up. Robinson has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So striding forward now, Tyrone Taylor. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. At the plate, Chase Robinson.
Right time.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. Hader, a 27-year-old, enters the day in 3rd place among closers in All-Star fan voting, so it remains to be seen if he gets his invite to this year's festivities.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
All even now, 2-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away.
Hey, come on, big guy. I need you right now.
And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been...
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
3 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 15 runners.
Afternoon baseball here on... Coming to the plate now, Chase Robinson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. File has over 40 innings on his line so far, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. Behind 0-2 now.
See it, drive it. Let's
Nothing
go,
in 2 count, and the pitch. And a check swing.
There you go.
Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1.
Here we go now. Come on now. 1 time.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 out with the man at first. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Hard hit ball to second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right, so despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
That is fifth.
2 men on, 2 out, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. And that's in there, base hit. He'll come home with it. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knob.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Stepping into the box, Chase Robinson. He reached on a single in his first try.
Robinson.
Hey, let it fly.
From the stretch.
Ball. All right, great take, great take. No, boy.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
The set and the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-0 pitch.
Get up, bro. Get up,
Line
bro.
drive, base hit down the line. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Marlins forced to settle for one. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Marlins on top, 2-0. Digging in once again, Chase Robinson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. No one out with a runner at second. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Chase Robinson. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Taylor has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Digging in, Chase Robinson. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. In there for strike 1.
You're a ball, 1 strike.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 6-2, the final total today. The Miami Marlins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
First for the victorious Miami Marlins. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Miami Marlins and the Milwaukee Brewers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Brandon Woodruff, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking a lot more in this one today.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. At the plate, Chase Robinson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch.
Robinson.
A little tardy there. No
0-1.
balls and a strike. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Ball 2.
2-2.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chase Robinson. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. This is in the air to left field. And he will get there to make the running play. And striding in once again, Chase Robinson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Robinson.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Wait for a good one.
And the pitch. And it's fouled away. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Ready for another chance? Omar Narvaez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Narvaez.
Hit at third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're up 3-2. Ready for another shot now. Chase Robinson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Hader, a 6'3" left-hander, enters the day in 3rd place among closers in All-Star fan voting, so it remains to be seen if he gets his invite to this year's festivities.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Here we go.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Come on now. One time.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Brewers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Brandon Woodruff earns win number 4 on the season.
Your attention,
Chase
please.
Robinson takes the
Now
ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 4, Chase Robinson.
Coy
Hitting for
Park
the Royals.
is going to be asked to try and be
Number
the rally
12,
starter as he's up
Coy
off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th.
Hey, plays out one right here.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
No one out now.
And
Inside,
1-1
ball
as this one's in on the hands. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Another payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. With Merrifield next to hit. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. So next to the plate for the Royals, Kelvin Gutierrez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Racing back the center fielder, out of here to the deepest part of the yard.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. And he fouls this one off. And now this crowd, estimated at around 26,000 fans, comes to their feet. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this,
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Diamondbacks used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never
player is entreated to keep developing the skills that are vital to his position.
Your attention,
Chase
please.
Robinson takes the
Now
ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 4, Chase Robinson.
So in now for San Francisco, Hunter Bishop. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Last strike here for the Giants. San Francisco, good night.
Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is behind them now, so we'll see if they can string some W's together.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. Arizona jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Corbin Martin gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Teddy Stankiewicz was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Chase Robinson comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 4, Chase Robinson.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Nate Purvis. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens. Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Fouled away. The 2-2. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Here comes the right fielder, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
And in the 9th inning, every team's goal is to bring that tying run to the plate, and he does that here. But I got to tell you, a single or a double would have done the trick, too. That was risky trying to stretch that thing, but it ended up working out in the end.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1. Into the box now, Michael Conforto. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Joey Bart.
He's set, and the pitch. Joey Bart is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Popped him up. Contreras is there.
I got it.
Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The D-backs came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. David Middachek gets the